Hello, good morning, happy Thursday. How are you? How is everyone? It is a lovely day here in Southern California. It's surprisingly chilly and I'm into it. Hence the hoodie. It's just hoodie time of the year, finally. I hope it stays like this. I think it's supposed to. But that's, yeah. I no longer feel like I'm dying from my allergies for last night when I got off stream an hour early because I felt like I was dying of my allergies. I took my allergy meds and I knocked out and I slept. So sleep is very good. So I finally slept. So I did that. So hopefully my allergies are gonna be like kind of chill today. We'll have to wait and see. So I might start dying halfway through the stream and I might have to end it early, but we'll see. We're gonna hope not. So yeah. So today we're going to be continuing. Hello! You got 2 hours of sleep, Makoto! You need more sleep. Makoto, you need to sleep more. Are you okay? Do you need to go take a nap? Go take a nap. But so I was looking at this build earlier. I couldn't fall asleep and then I'd be looking up. Ugh, that's so frustrating. I'm sorry. You should get some coffee and or go to sleep. That'll help. Sleep always helps. So I was looking at this build earlier and I was thinking that I kind of want to add some terrain manipulation to it. So I think I might first off change the lot it's on so that it'll face a decent way when we do gallery photos for it, and then before we place it, terrain tool manipulation and then place it on top of that because I have a bit of an idea. I don't do anything crazy, but I kind of want to like put it up on like a little bit of a hill, but we'll see. But I think we're gonna start with that. I have 2 lesson plan and probably clean, possibly clean. Well, can you like throw a nap somewhere in there at least, because naps are good. Naps help. Do that for me, and make sure you drink water. Drink water. I have almost a full thing of water, so you should too. We're staying hydrated today, Makoto. I also have coffee, but this is because I like coffee. This isn't because I need the caffeine. I just enjoy coffee. So let's switch over to the game. It's this one. Yep, there it is. Hello, look. Here on the screen is the house that we've been building. However, I might remove it because we're now working on like the interior and possibly some terrain tools. But if you can see this, it's kind of like elevated, and so I kind of want to do that. And so I think I might change the lot that it's on. Because I can't do terrain tools now because it'll just go around the house because the house is there, so it can't like lift up the house. So we'd have to change the lot or just delete it, put the terrain tools in and put it back in. I did already save it to my gallery or to my, yeah, to my like my library. I saved it to there, not the gallery yet because it's not done. So I might delete it and then we add some terrain tools and then put it back down. Probably was I have to find your water bottle. Well, you should, I mean, at least a cup. Anything that you can find to put water in, just put it in there. If you can, even if you can't find your water bottle, do it in like a mug or a cup, a vase, even whatever can hold water. So I think I am gonna. I was thinking I might just demolish the land grab house. This isn't where the land grabs are. This is where the land grabs are. Found it. Perfect. I'm thinking I might demolish the land grab house because it's a 50 by 50, so like that's a lot of space. However, let's see. Where can we place it? I don't want it on that big of a lot, though. That one's too small. Like, that one's... Like, there's no 40 by 50 lots. I think this is 40 by 50. Yeah, it's... Or 50 by 40. There's not very many 40 by 50 lots in the game. So I was, like, looking for one, but there's not really... It's all... That's a 64 by 64. They're all, like, bigger lots. So we're gonna look for a little bit to see if we can find one that it could fit on. And then, because I don't really want it on a giant lot. What's this one? Too small. Like I would like it on a lot that it's meant to fit into, and I don't really feel like, oh, it'll look funny on that one because it'll be sideways. What's that? That's a 50 by 40. We could delete the Bailey Moon residence. Oh, I don't want to live there. What? No. They're not moving. Here, let's delete that. Let's go see what this lot looks like. Go to build. But I don't want to have it on like a huge lot because I don't want to have to fill a huge lot. I just want a lot where I can put terrain paint down and it's facing this way. Okay, so this probably would be good then. And this probably look cool with this type of house we're doing too. However, the terrain tools don't necessarily look great here. Like, that's one of my other builds that's when we were trying to learn how to do terrain tools. And it looks a little funny. However, I don't want it like massively terrained. Like, I just want it kind of up on a hill so we can kind of have that roundedness of an edge. So maybe we'll bulldoze the Bailey Moon house. Bulldoze lot. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to raise it like, oh, let's get rid of that. I'm just going to raise all of the thing, like the whole thing up a little bit. Like the whole lot. We're just going to raise it up a little bit. That's a lot, but we're just gonna do this. And raise it up a little bit. And then we'll do this and we'll do the like flatten to height thing. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong button. What's the button to do it? Or this one. Just out with the slider or in the UI. Or the control. Oh, so we can do it with this. Okay, we can't have it go up, so that is definitely just flatten. And that's flattened to terrain. So I guess we'll just do this. So we'll make it a big old square. We'll make it a hard adjust. Let's do that. Whoa! And we'll just kind of raise it up a little bit. Like that. Oh, that's just flattening it. Oh, we have to press control in that to move it up. There we go. So I want it to like kind of be about that height. So maybe we'll flatten the whole thing to this height. That wasn't right. Yeah, that wasn't right. Yeah, because I don't want it to be like too tall. I just kind of want it to be slightly raised, you know? Now this might be a poor choice and we'll go back and just like continue on the other one. On the other lot. But I kind of want a little bit of a height thing, you know? Maybe a little bit taller? Yeah. It's worth a shot to test it out. Yeah, I think it is definitely worth a shot. And like, we'll see if it works. And the front, obviously, like the front isn't gonna be this height. Like we're gonna put the house down and then we'll adjust the height of the front and like kind of make that flat so it doesn't look like it's really funky up here. So let's go place the house. Furnish. There's no furnish. Oh, there is furniture in it. We did furnish it partially. Oh, it flattened it. Can I not just put this on a raised terrain? It's also backwards. Let's bulldoze the lot. So I guess we can't place it on terrain. That's a little frustrating. What if we try that again? Why won't it raise up? Oh, it's because there's no terrain paint. There's no terrain yet. I was wondering if you would do that for you. That's what it did to me when I tried to do it. I guess you have to start it on the terrain first. That's so annoying. I'm gonna try it again to see if I can like mess with it somehow. Let's see. Replace it. Furnished. Yeah, and that fully replaces the lot. That's annoying. So what if we go to the gallery and go back to our lot and see if we can just kind of flatten most of it so that then we can do the rest of it, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my brain. I don't know if this will work either, though. We'll have to see. I do think though I might keep it on the Bailey Moon lot though. I feel like that's a good lot for it. That's not what I want. Well, actually, that is what I want. Raise that all around. Oh, we want that level. You also lose all the okay, the train will pop in. Okay, if we do that, that looks very funky, but it's kind of funny. And then what if we move it? Good morning, geek. How are you? That one scared me. That one actually got me. If we scoot it like here, will that mess with the terrain? Okay, it does mess with the terrain. I wish I thought of this when we were building this on Monday about using terrain tools. I'm a wee bit disappointed now. I'm a wee bit disappointed. Hello, geek. How are you? Look at the llama just kind of floating, and the elephant. All right, I think I'm just gonna have to undo all of this. I'm sad. I'm sad. Yeah, elephant back. I mean, elephant has been there, so it's not like it's back. It's just we're just back on this build. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to terrain tool after this. What if we Google it? What if I Google it real fast? Hold on, let me pull up the Googles. Let's see. Why is my Google so slow? Let's see. My sleep deprivation is not helping me problem solve for you. That's okay, don't worry. I thought he left when you put that tree. No, I just kind of put them all there. I just kind of put them all there in a pile, and I was like, I'll deal with this later. Let's see. Let's see. Is there anything we can do? That's how to raise. This is just how to use terrain manipulation. That's how to flatten it. That's future Lizzie's problem. Yeah, exactly. Everything is future my problem. Okay. Oh, that's about foundations. Yes, I don't think we can place. Don't think we can place it. Unless. Let's try this. Because that'll hide the foundation, and then we can just redo the floor. Like all of that kind of stuff. I did host Mr. and she yelled at me. I only yelled at you because it scared me. There we go. Let's see. All right, this is definitely working, I think. I think I found a solution. Oh, I auto-host, so she can't let me. Isn't there, they changed something with auto-hosting, and so now, like, things are different. So, like, things don't auto-host really anymore. Didn't that happen? I don't know. I just know that people were complaining about auto hosting recently. I don't know what happened. Please flatten to height. Oh, there's still peace there. That's why it's not doing it. No, don't flatten the lot. Wrong button. Okay. When I got to my channel, you're on it as someone to watch. Oh, cool. Go. That's level there now. So I have no clue. Yeah, they changed something with how hosting works recently. And I don't know what it was though. All right, this actually might just work. All right, there's that, and then we have this. Not the rocks, please. I spent way too long placing those rocks. Don't delete the rocks. No. Why are you deleting the rocks? Ah, like I can watch your stream there if I wanted to. Maybe it's just that you can't do it in the chat anymore. Do it via settings. I honestly have no idea. I just know that they changed something with how those settings work. Why is it deleting all of my terrain stuff? That's annoying. I'm gonna delete those stairs. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna raise this up to approximately, that's a pretty good pond height. And then can I make this so that it's like better? Not like that. I would like it to be an in-ground pool. But what if I just move it? And I can delete all that. And then we put the pool back. I'm a genius. Oh, now it's freaking out! Let's delete the pool real quick. There. And then we'll do black. And like the edge is freaking out. Is it because of the terrain? Oh, I think it's because of terrain. That's why. Yeah, the terrain is freaking out. So let's see if we can fix that. Wait. There, now it's not freaking out. Okay, let's flatten to this height then. Nope, not that height. Nope. No, that's too much. Hi, Milk! Alright, it's not gonna be like... It'll be like slightly a different level over here, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Because then we have in-ground. Although it's not technically supposed to be in-ground, however, I think I wanted it to be in-ground. Or we could put it up like that. Oh, you know, I kind of want it up a bit, because then it's kind of an infinity pool. So I guess we'll keep it like that. There we go. We got our pool. Perfect. And what else? Should we raise it up a little bit more so that the foundation isn't looking like that? Or we could just lower the foundation one. Yeah! You guys. Alright. I don't remember what tile we had out here. What was the tile that we used? I genuinely don't remember. I should have taken note of that. Well, let's look at the gallery. Let's see what the gallery had. Like, okay, was that like stone? Let's see. Can I find it again? Was it that one? Just in a different shade? No, that doesn't have another shade. Was it a spa day tile? I don't remember the floor! Where is it? It wasn't that. It's like a gray. That's not what I used. None of those. Was it that? No, I feel like it might be from vampires or something. But those are the vampire tiles. This was one of these. Was it this one? It might have been this. I don't think it was that. Alright. Let's save this. We're gonna go look at what it was on the other one that's sitting up there in Industrail Valley. Oh, I went to live mode, not build mode. Gotta fix that. Alright, what are you? Keep on knocking floor. Get together, okay. Just go to manage worlds. Alright. Get together. That's what we got. Where is it? New crest. Okay, and then after I put the floor down, we'll save this one to the gallery, or well, to my library, and then we'll go put it down in Industrail Valley. Let's just search by get together. Where is it? There it is. It was the keep on rockin'. Ah, there it is. Got it. And then it was like angled here. Nope, no more angled. Was like that, approximately. Oh, I remember we had like angled here too. Hold on. There we go, and then it was here that it was angled, I think. Yeah, I was like that. I don't know why the terrain paint is funny though. Terrain paint. Do square. There. So here. There we go. And then we'll do the backside stuff later once we kind of terrain the rest of this. Alright, let's save this. Save new. Alright. Oh, we lost one of our thingies. Alright, let's go put this in Industrail Valley. Ah, my computer's gonna die. There we go, it's plugged in. Del Sol Valley! First off, we're going to evict them. I don't want them to be there. They bother me. I'm not a big fan of the Bailey Moon family. Open the gallery. Place lot. Furnished. Oh, all my windows decided to get angry. Oh, here they're fine. And then we have to move it all. There we go. Can we scoot it up ever so slightly? Not really. I think I might make this a little bit shorter in terms of like the length of the pool and the terrain. Maybe like that. And then like make this a little bit shorter. Like that. And then we'll do a little bit more terrain manipulation. Let's do smooth terrain. Don't like the grid. Wait, let's put a little bit of a fence first, I think. What kind of grandkids? Look, grandkids. How big is the privacy wall? Oh, that might be perfect. Oh, I like that. That really matches the one that's on the thing. So maybe we'll go with that for right now. I'll kind of do that. So it's kind of fenced in. Kind of like that. And flat. Okay, let's go a little bit faster. That. Although I kind of want to make this so it's like further down. If I move this back real fast, I'm gonna try something. Oh, not like that. I'm gonna flatten it like this. And like that. Oh, that works almost like perfectly. And like we'll smooth it out. Okay. And then we'll do flatten to height here. Okay, not that, quite that close. Let's do circle. Okay, and then that won't affect the height. Oh, guys, this might work out. No! Okay, that was a little too close. Yeah. And then if we smooth these, where's smooth? And it's not quite so aggressive. No, it keeps like bumping up and rounding itself. Undo that. Make this a little bit faster. Alright, I think this is about the closest we can get it. Oop. Okay. Oh, it's a little funny. Okay, stop being... There. Okay. Oh, it's a little wavy over here, too. Okay. Why can't you just cooperate? Close enough. Let's flatten this over here. Yeah, then we have like a little bit of a hill, you know? Okay, this is working out. This is working out. Okay. We got some of this going on over here. Let's work on putting this terrain back. Do that. Oh wait, that looks kind of cool. I wasn't intending it to do that, but that looks kind of cool. Oh, that just defeats the purpose of it. Do it like that, and then we'll fill the rest with the terrain. One forward. And then we'll kind of like connect these like that. You know? Not too many. Alright, I'm into it. Should we double it though? Double might be the way to go. How do you do the triangles? Control F. Ooh, it turned it. Control F will change it. And it's also a quarter of the price. And then if you use your arrow keys, or not, that's the lighting. If you use the greater and less than sign, it'll change the direction it faces. If you don't like the direction it's facing. And then that way, with the triangles and the direction facing, you can kind of make like shapes and stuff with it. It's pretty cool. All right, let's do some more out here. So we had some. That's odd. Is it freaking out? Why won't it let me put terrain paint there? Or here. If we bring it down, does it do? Can I fix it? Why won't it? Is it because of the terrain? I don't know what it's doing. I also kind of want to bring this a little bit this way so that it's like more of an infinity pool, you know? Like that. Your Twitch froze. How rude. Bad Twitch. But I think I might leave that raised up. But why won't it? It won't let me put terrain there. Why won't it let me do it? But yeah, this has a beautiful view. That's like the nice thing about Del Sol Valley is that they did a really great job on the exterior, like the views and stuff. It's absolutely beautiful. Like imagine waking up to that, you know? Like imagine living in this room and just like imagine, you know? Dreams. What dreams are made of. I don't know why it won't let me do the terrain paint over here. Or flooring. It's skipping over the pools. If I move them, can I do it? And then if I move it back? If I move it back, it'll stay. I don't remember where it was exactly though. It was like there on that like half tile. Yeah, it was like there, and now it's glitching. Alright, well now it's working. I don't know what it's up to, but it's being weird. And I had like some of this going down here. And had like a gate. Like a gate. I'm just gonna try something. We're not gonna like necessarily keep these ones. I'm just seeing if I can put stairs here. If I scooted this back one, I use stairs. No, it's not quite. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think we need to have the gate. I don't think I really care about having like the gates and stairs. But what I might do is have like lounge chairs or something over here. Let's just go all the way if we're gonna do that. I might put like lounge chairs over here maybe? As well as like there'll be ones here, but this one's gonna be like out in the sun, you know? We could always put like eating area here too. Alright, let's move this pool. There we go, and it's freaking out again. We'll just raise it up. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. And this also had like some of this going on. Yeah, and we can like put something here maybe. Yeah. I'm into this. And let's delete that piece and make it like flat across. There. Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad. I might bring some of this like over here though. Kind of like that. Yeah. Oh, we need to move objects on. Go. throw some of these over here. Perfect. And then let's smooth out the rest of the terrain and like work on the... Oh, not that fast. Let's do fuzzy. Alright, that's still kind of fast. Yeah, that's better. But I also want round. Alright. Maybe a little bit faster than that. I dozed off on my arm and I can't feel my fingers. Oh no, Makoto! That's a little bit funny, but that's also unfortunate. But it's like a wee bit funny. There. And now this won't look as funny. If it kind of... Oh, I think we gotta do that. And then we can, there we go. I hate tingles, definitely making typing interesting. I can imagine that would make typing interesting. And let's add one row of this, and then we'll do the triangles and stuff. And just scoot it all back. There we go, and let's erase. Erase. Just like that. Nice. I like it. Woo! I need to scoot. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Now I'm comfortable. Don't fall. I won't fall. Don't worry. There's a back to my chair. Don't worry. I'm not that clumsy. That's actually why I'm very clumsy. This is a no falling zone. But what if I want to fall? What if I want to fall? Oh, there's no terrain paint over here. Also, we need the right color. I don't know where that went, but it's not there anymore. No, I'm not allowed. That's so mean! But what if I want to? I'm a true klutz. It would make for a funny clip. We didn't redeem a fall! But it's falling season. It's autumn, it's fall. I should be allowed to do whatever I want. Let's fix that. Not until next week. It's fall in my heart. Where did this come from? Oh, don't delete the wall. Gotta put out all of our terrain paint that it removed from the gallery. I'm just gonna make that all dirt. Ah, too much. Go. Then we need some around the fence. Oh, you know what? That's a little bit too much. I want to make it a little softer. Go. There. Google says falls next Wednesday. Well, Google is wrong. It is fall in my heart. I don't care what the Google says. The Google's only here to ruin my spirit. Clearly. I want fall. I've had fall candles since the last week of August. I am ready for fall. I am ready for cold. I am ready for birthday season. Let me live my life. Don't get me wrong. I love fall. Well, then why are you not letting me live my life? Just let me live my fall dreams. It's my favorite season. It's mine too. So let me live my life. Cause you'll get fall though. I know that's the problem. Why do you think I'm trying to move? One of the biggest reasons I don't want to live here is because there's the lack of seasons. That's one of the biggest reasons I want to leave. Because there's no frickin' seasons. And I grew up in a place with a lot of fall, so like, I want the cold, I want the pretty leaves. I want it all! Okay, let you live your life. Hashtag denial. I'm not in denial! I'm choosing to live my own life with my own seasons. There we go. Oh, that's cute! Like minimal terrain paint. These are turning red here now. Oh, lucky. We have our palm trees are just still chilling. This is what it looks like here. Palm trees. That's why my head is want to leave there. And that's exactly why I want to live there or Hawaii. It's kind of funny. See, I'm glad husband also likes seasons. So I'm good on that front. Oh, I don't have terrain paint over here. Let's see. Okay, where'd I want my agave plants. Agave? And now it makes sense to have these plants here because desert. I say as there's grass everywhere. These are either turning dead brown or still green here in Texas. Nice. So it's all or nothing. We love an all or nothing. Alright, so how should we do this? I'm kind of thinking, well, we already have a fountain there, so it doesn't make sense to put a fountain here. Would it be dumb to put a fountain there? I'm also going to take the picture. Hi, Jen! How are you? Alright, I moved the picture so that you guys can see more, and because I don't really need it anymore because we're just doing our own thing now. I don't know what I want to put here because like I already have a fountain. I don't know if we should do another fountain. We don't get a pretty fall under normal circumstances, probably why I've never been super fall friendly. That would make sense. You're good, how are you? I'm good! I'm good. I'm a little sleepy. But I'm okay. I'm pretty good. Although I will say, I had a weird dream last night, and I like force awoke myself in the night so that I would not have to finish my dream because it was getting dark. I was like, nah, I don't like this, so I woke myself up. So that was fun this morning. So thankfully husband's alarms went off, so I didn't like hear, like I was able to like easily wake myself up from it. I want to do the thing. Oh, it's because it's a pool, not a fountain. I want this a fountain. Don't be a pool, be a fountain. This was so good. Thank you! We've spent a lot of time on it so far. Not today. Like we've only, oh, that's not the way to go. We started building this on Monday, I think. And we have I think the first floor done, but today I wanted to, I was inspired to put terrain paint, or not terrain paint, terrain tools. So I put it up on a hill, basically. But here's the inside though. I'll show you what we have so far. We have like a little entrance and that. We have a giant piano, cause why not? Breakfast nook. My bathroom door is gone! The gallery is weird. I need my bathroom door. Oh wait, are the doors upstairs? Okay, I can just copy one. That's weird, gallery. Oh, there we go. No toilets for these people. No toilets! We have like a kitchen, dining room, bookshelves, plants, living area, and a bar. Because obviously. And then a giant bathroom, and then an office. And that's all we have upstairs so far. But we'll work on that soon. We're working on the outside right now. Alright, back to making maybe a fountain. That's not fountain. Fountain. That bar looks like it belongs in this area. Mm-hmm. Did you call it puzzle? No, it's not. It's not the puzzle. I'm sorry. I can't really name it, but you can like name it. You can, in your heart, you can be like, that's puzzle. Where are the fountainy pieces? There they are. Seems like something from a film I really like. Oh, cool! Small dancing, small dome water emitter. That's cool. I like a dome. It's that dumb. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit the topiaries in here, because I kind of like the fountain here. And like having 2 fountains, I think that's kind of fun. Maybe we'll put the circle thing in there. Or is there a slightly bigger circle one? Oh, that fits in there like just perfectly. Is this a light? Or should we put like an actual fountain? Oh, that's giant. That's very out of place. Leave that one. No. None of those fountains look in place, so we'll just keep this one. Nah, maybe we'll just leave it nothing in there. We'll just have a fountain. We'll put the elephant here. And I kind of want to throw this tree like over here. You know? Maybe we'll put the llama in the back. Just for you, geek. There. Just for you. There we go. Need terrain. Terrain paint. Thanks. You're welcome. I'll accept that, or a Baby Yoda. I said I'll put a Baby Yoda in a kid's room for you. I said that. Ah! I just opened my emails. Oops. Oh. Also, this morning I woke up after, like, I forced woke myself up from my bad dream, and I was looking at my phone, and I, like, almost had a heart attack while I was checking my email because I saw one from a casting director for something that I auditioned for earlier this week, and I was like, it was like supposed to be a rush call and everything, so because I think they're filming next weekend, and I was like, oh my gosh, did I finally get cast in something? And then I looked at it and it was just like, oh hey, we changed the deadline. You have to get it in by tomorrow instead of Sunday. And I was like, rats. But instead of I might get cast in a commercial tomorrow. I'm very much hoping so. So let's just hope for that. Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers. I was like trying to think. I could not think of the right words. Yeah. So fingers crossed. So might get a commercial tomorrow for a VR game. That would be very cool. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very excited. I don't know if I'm quite what they're looking for in terms of character, for what they want, but I feel like I definitely am like character like what they're looking for, but I don't think I fit quite the look they're going for, if that makes sense. Because I don't think I'm quite what they're looking for, but like we'll see. Who knows? And like I told them I had experience with VR, so that could be very good for me. I don't know if I want to put a fence out or not. Should we put a fence in the front? Like, we'll remove that little bit. Should we have a fence in the front? Like, we'll open it, of course. Do we have the fence? What do you guys think? The fence? And, like, I'll fix the terrain around it and stuff. The terrain's kind of funny. But do you think we should have a fence on both sides? You think no fence? Okay, I think I'm leaning no fence. At least not this fence. What other colors does it come in? Ooh, what if we did... No, don't do that. Because there's like the fence in the backyard, and I think in the actual picture there's a fence in the front, but I'm not sure. I didn't place outside the boundary of the lot. Maybe the black. Oh no, I still think no. Yeah, no fence. It's not working for me. There we go. Wait, we can make the elephant dance. Wait. That made me laugh too much. Alright, what kind of... I feel like we need something over here. Maybe I should look at the reference pictures and see what's actually in the house, in front of the house. Where are the front pictures? Oh, there's like a pond. Should we put a pond? More terrain tools? I don't want a square pond. I don't know if we're gonna keep this, but we'll see. Start at max height. We'll gotta make it deeper then. Not that. More terrain, more water, more. Ah! Not that spot. Okay, let's see. How are you already at max height? Oh, is it because I have terrain up here? That's probably why it's all funny. Do we like the pond? Should I surround it with rocks? To hide the fact that it's funky looking? Ah! I took a screenshot. Hide the ugly stone mud, definitely, yeah. Geek, did you clip that of the elephant? Oh my gosh. No, I saw it in the Discord. I get Discord notifications for literally every channel. I saw it. This looks really funky right now. We'll fix it though. Don't worry. Throw one of these in here. I want the short one. Alright, I think I might do that rock thing like this through the whole thing. That you kind of... There's no dirt. Like that for the pieces that are taller. That one's too tall. That's also too tall. I need these flatter rocks. I wish we had more rocks. Let's turn these so that you can't see the little one just floating in the water. That's a little funny looking. What are you doing? There, please. I was literally just kidding, typing, Jay, wish we had more rocks. That's so funny. Like, I genuinely wish we had, like, some more rock shapes and, like, different sizes, because I don't like sizing them down all the time. Like, it's annoying. Like, I wish we had some, like, cooler looking rock clusters as well. You know? Like, even if it's just rocks combined, I wish we had some, like, rock clusters. Pond! It's like, I get annoyed making rock clusters because I just do it so often. There. It's a nice pond, thank you. Oh, should we put rose petals in it? That would be dumb. Put moss in it, like leaves. Nah, these are rich people. They would have fancy water. Well, let's just do that. Also, I think I might change the pool water color. So that it's fancy, a little bit nicer looking. Yeah, oh, that's better. I like that better. It's a good color. Alright, what kind of pond stuff should we put in here? I don't want to have like too much in the pond. However, I think I might put ducks in the pond. Ducks. And like a duck pond, you know? Cute. Ducks. Can you put a ladder into a pond? No. No, that can just go in the ground. What should we put in the pond? Probably some lily pads. Some of these. Some reeds. Oh, those are floating. Alright, maybe not those. Let me look at the picture, see if that one has any reeds or not. Nah, just kind of an empty pond. I think I might just leave it like that. Just kind of like light and just kind of there, you know? And I think I'm gonna grab some of this and like kind of fill it in on the side, kind of. Because there's just kind of patches of this all around the picture. Like all around the references. I have returned from making leftover taco stuffed nachos. No doubt this will turn out okay. So it's a taco stuffed with nachos? Is that what you're saying? Because that's a naco. That's a naco. That's from Kim Possible. That is a naco. It is a taco, like a soft taco shell with nachos inside of it. So if that's what you made, you're living life. You're really living your life in Kodo. I'm kind of jealous. I should make a naco. That would be fun. It's got taco meat and refried beans on tortilla chips with tons of cheese. Oh, so nachos. Okay. See, I thought you like a naco with nachos. And like that's a naco. Like that's from Kim Possible. Both leftovers. I mean, leftovers are great. So usually when we have leftover taco stuff, I always make nachos. So it's very valid. We love nachos in this house. Well, I love nachos. Husband doesn't care for nachos really. But he's the pickiest eater I know, so that makes sense. I think I like this terrain. I think I like it. I feel like we should put a window here though. It feels kind of empty on the front of the house. Like I feel like we need windows. However, we haven't done upstairs windows yet because we haven't floor planned upstairs. Or I think we have now, but I want to see about putting a window here. Oh, there's an art. There's an art on the wall. What if we delete one of them? Put another window in. Not a huge fan of nachos either. But nachos are so good. Do you at least like tacos? Because tacos are life. We have tacos at least once a week because that's one of the few things husband eats. Is tacos. I like them, but it's not like my favorite thing. Okay. As long as you like them, that's all that matters. Of course you love tacos. Perfect. Perfect. That's like my mother-in-law with spaghetti. Is that one of the only things your mother-in-law eats is spaghetti? You have a soul. While we're outside, I think we're gonna work on decorating the outside and then we'll move inside. We have it so often. I grew up having spaghetti very, very often, which is why I do not like spaghetti that much anymore. Oh, I'm gonna fill that in, but I can't. Well, let me. Makes one of us. Jenna, are you saying you don't have a soul? But my sister loves spaghetti. And whenever she would come home from school and stuff, she'd be like, I have to have spaghetti, Mom. And so my mom would make spaghetti. And then I'm just like, I'm tired of spaghetti. And so I haven't had spaghetti. Like sometimes, very, very rarely, I'll make spaghetti here. Because husband likes spaghetti and like he'll eat it. However, he like gets himself a huge plate full of it and eats like 4 bites of it. And then he's like, I'm done. And I'm like, excuse me, you have a whole plate of spaghetti left. And then I don't eat leftover spaghetti. I think leftover spaghetti is kind of gross. And neither does he, just because he doesn't think about it. So then we have this whole pot of leftover spaghetti. And I'm like, well, this is why I don't make spaghetti. You like we only want to eat every week? Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I don't want to eat spaghetti every week, let alone like once a month. And the same spaghetti has been used far too much here. Yeah, spaghetti's just overhyped, I feel. You don't have a soul gen? Okay, good to know. Are you, but you're not a redhead though, so like, how'd you lose your soul? Because like redheads just don't have a soul, so like Makoto don't got no soul just because default, you know? But Jen, how did you lose your soul? You had spaghetti for lunch. Nice, geek. I have not had lunch. It's only 11 o'clock here, so I had a bagel for breakfast though with strawberry cream cheese. It was delicious. I'm a redhead. We have no souls. Oh, I see. I said that before I read your message. That's really funny. No souls and steal others to come and say this is why we have freckles. Oh, so are your freckles the souls of those that you've stolen from? Is 2 p.m. there? Nice. You dyed my hair bright. You dyed your hair red? Recently? Because I don't remember seeing your hair red on stream. Last stream. When did you dye your hair? Or does it just look brown because of lighting and stuff on stream? Because that could be it. I didn't know you dyed your hair. That's so cool. Sister used to have red hair, and then she just went black recently. So have you even looked at me on stream? I have, but your hair looks brown on stream. It might just be the lighting. It might be the lighting. It probably looks brown. Yeah, I think it looks brown because of lighting. I'll have to go back and look. Now that I know it's red, I'll probably like, oh yes, that's very clearly red. It's just, I missed it. It's been red for months. Oh, it's been red for months? Oh, I swear it was been brown. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, I'll admit. All right, let's decorate this outside. I'm very distracted today, if you can't tell. But it's you guys' fault, so it's fine. All right, should we go with this one or this one in terms of lounge chairs? I love them both. Fake friend message. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now I know how much Elizabeth says. Okay, I have ADHD. I'm sorry. I do my best, you guys. I'm sorry. You like the black ones best? Okay. I do my best to pay attention, you guys. I try. I really do. But I have attention issues, and usually when I watch a stream, I only listen to it. I very rarely sit and watch a stream. And then if I hear something that I'm like, ah, I want to respond to that, and I'll run to my computer and like typity type. Oh, nachos are done. Pray this tastes okay. It's nachos. It's gonna taste good. And when in doubt, put on like some salsa or something. My hair does look very dark and stream. Like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, it definitely looks brown on stream. All right, I think I might put some lounge. We're gonna have like a lot of lounge chairs, I think. Like, put some here. But this is gonna be like where they go to like tan. So I'm not gonna put like a canopy on it or something. Maybe we'll put that one there. I kind of like that it's a bistro table versus like a shorter one. I kind of like that. And then I don't want to put one like some here. And I've been seeing, so I want to try something. So I've been seeing a lot of Sims videos, like building videos on Instagram. And so I kind of want to try to do a built-in seat. I don't know if this will work. We'll have to see. Let's see. Alright, it doesn't need to be that big. So you kind of do it like this. Bring that one here. I've been wanting to try this for a while. I just never got around to it. Oh, oops. Alright, well, let's make this the right size first. Why are you pulling that? Alright, maybe we'll like bring it a little bit closer to the edge. I like that. And then you do this. Maybe, oh. Maybe let's do one more. No, that's too much. Like you kind of do this thing, and then it's like almost built in a way. And what if we, this, I don't know if this is what they did, but we're gonna try something. That's kind of tall. Okay, so that's not gonna work. But yeah, they kind of do this thing, and then they put like the canopy. Is it functional? It should be. I've seen a lot of people do this on like how to like quick Instagram tutorials, and it's always functional. And then you put like a tray, like the middle one's not functional, but the side ones are. And then you put like a tray, like a drink tray or something here. Please give me umbrella. And I'll put this one here. I don't know why it's doing that, like why it's lost the thingy, but I kind of like it. That's so smart. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I want to put like a thingy around it. Base thingy. Yeah, this. Make it black. There. And that blends in more. Yeah. Let's do black and white. So the notches turned out okay-ish. It's better than not good. Look like the drink tray. Like a drink tray. Gray, or we could do this one that actually is functional. Although if it's on here, I don't know if it'll be functional. And then this will float a little bit because that's how things work. I think it needed more meat and beans. Well, you can always add more. There's always that option. What else would be good to put on like a little thingy like this? Or should we just stick with a single drink tray? I don't know, let's continue decorating the outside and we'll decide if we want to put anything else there. I think I might put like a table, an eating table here, so even like an outdoor eating. Then the cheese is melted on them. Is having melted cheese bad? Last time I checked, melted cheese was good. Or is that just a me thing? Like melted cheese is like, mwah. Or are you saying that the cheese wouldn't be melted? You can always just heat it back up again. Or you could just have slightly not melted cheese. Drinks tray is enough, I think. Okay. How many people are we gonna have living here? How many rooms do we have? 3, so we'll have... So like 4 sims. 4 to 5. So if we do just a smaller table, it'll be fine. This is a nice one. Wait, let's look at what industrial stuff. Industrial and modern. Let's see. This is the one we use inside. We could always use that one. Or we could use this with the bar stools again. We do use this one inside, but we can use it like in a different color out here. I don't know if I like that. Maybe we'll just go with one of these. Again. I'm gonna do the dark brown. Or the black. What is black? And then I like these chairs. This is supposed to be teal! And it's not, and it makes me sad. That'd be the perfect spot for a pool table. That would be a good spot for a pool table, but we don't have one. But we do have foosball. We could put foosball. Let's see. We do have some games. I don't remember what category they're in. I think they're in here. We have ping pong and we have foosball. And we have don't wake the llama. Ping pong? Ping pong. Oh, oops, wrong one. Ping pong 100%. All right, we're going ping pong. We're gonna do black. That's your house. I know. I see. I like the ping pong. I think I probably would have gone with ping pong anyway. So But I'm also like open to suggestions and stuff, as long as you're not like backseat gaming and be like, you have to add this thing. So ping pong's perfect outside. It is perfect. However, I feel like I would lose all of the balls just into the pool, you know? But that's okay. That's fine. I only have the one hot tub, right? Yeah, I just did the one hot tub. Okay, we're not doing a hot tub. I was thinking about maybe replacing this with a hot tub and like sinking it into the ground like you did, like I did with the chairs, but I don't think I want to do that because I don't want the thingy above it. I would have loved TBH. You have to add a green toilet. A green toilet? Nah, I have black toilets in this house. So you had to put ping pong, yeah. Let's see. If ping pong, I think I want to add like some comfy chairs. Like over here. Maybe. Ooh. Oh, we got a little like sectional. Sitting ping pong? Not for ping pong, but like to like sit and watch ping pong, you know? We're gonna add a little sectional. Like an outdoor sectional. Alright, stop going upstairs. Thank you. This family's rich, so we gotta have something rich outside. Yeah, no, they can like sit and watch ping pong. Let's do the black. I like the black. Swatch. Rich people have outside bar. Yeah, I might put a bar in. Maybe, what if we... I wish we had better fire pits. Yeah, I do wish we had better fire pits. We don't have super great ones in the game. Since we have an indoor bar, I don't know if I want to put a full bar out here, but we'll see. Let's see. Like, let's get a small one. Maybe we'll do it white. Could do a bar. I can put the couch like here instead. Maybe we'll take off that piece and just have the rounded piece over here. Tiki bar. Tiki bar. I don't think we have enough space for an outdoor kitchen. Otherwise, I would. I don't think we have enough space for it. Where's the tiki bar? That's not the good tiki bar. Tiki bar. I don't know if I like the tiki bar. Yeah, I don't think I like it, but we'll get tiki torches. Where are the tiki torches? I know we have tiki torches. Is that the tiki torch we have? I swear we had other tiki torches. Outdoor green toilet. All right, that's a little excessive. Do a margarita lamp. That is a margarita, right? I don't drink. That's Animal Crossing. But I swear we had other tiki lamps in here too. We have those. That's basically a tiki lamp. Yeah, we'll put some of those out here. I don't like those. Because this is like a... Nope, wrong thing. There. Basically a tiki lamp. Alright, we're not going to do this. That's a little tacky for this family. Yeah, we don't quite have space for outdoor kitchen. Maybe. Let's see. These are the party throwers of the neighborhood. Oh, of course. Of course. Especially when, like, your neighbors are that. Like, they have a really nice pool, though. They have a really nice pool. Like, look at that. I spent so long working on that pool. There's, like, an outdoor shower and everything. Oh, what was I gonna do? Oh, kitchen. What was I gonna say about a kitchen? Like, we'll put a grill, though. If we do a kitchen. Where's the grills? Oh, it's kind of a private street. Nice. Yeah, this is like the expensive part of Del Sol Valley. This is where all the rich, famous people live. Like that other house is what's her face's house. The rich lady with the funny hair. I don't remember her name. And then this house is this lot is the Bailey Moon residence. So, I keep saying I want like the Sims 3 store back to my new nice worlds separate. That'd be cool if we could have more new worlds. Like honestly, I think it'd be cool to have like a kit, but a world kit. So we just get like 3 worlds or something, you know? Or even like 2 worlds, or like just a few that aren't necessarily like super themed, but they're like more neighborhoody kind of places that still have some stuff, but like there's like maybe like a few community lots with like there's no houses or something, maybe like Lucky Palma and the Nice River one. Yeah, it'd be cool if we could have more lots like that. I'll be honest, I didn't play The Sims 3 that much, and I didn't have the money to buy anything, so I'm not super familiar with all the stuff in there, but I'll pretend like I am. But it'd be cool to have like a world kit or something. How'd your dad's money? Nice. There, let's center this a little bit. There. All right, that should work. And then I'll get the small version of this table. Well, where's the small version? There it is. Or should we do a round table? Round table could be good. Like this island living table. If I like that either. I like the glass table though, so maybe we'll go with the glass table. Need some chairs. Toronto is very outdoor vibes. Yeah, it is outdoor vibes, but it's not quite the like modern industrial vibes because it's from Island Living, so it has more of a Hawaiian feel to it, so I don't want to go with that one. Yeah, the glass is always the way to go. Let's see. My email is blocking things I can't see. Go away, thank you. We can go with the same chairs as inside. I think I might do the same chairs as inside. And we'll do like the yellow. And that. I also think I wanna appliances? Oh, what section is it in? I don't know what section it is. I want a fan. There you go. Gonna head out for a bit while I do some stuff, but I'll be back if you're still alive before I sleep. Okay. All right. Go be productive. Maybe add some lighting on the decks. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna start with a fan first, though. I want to use this new fan, and then we're gonna grab some lighting. I'll make it that one. Let's do this so we can. Ah! Not the gallery. Oops. So I'm thinking, where's the fancy lights? Cool. Sorry, chowing down and hands are greasy on the cheese. That's okay. Don't worry, you're fine. Where's City Living? I don't know if these will work very well. Yeah, I don't know if I like those. But we can do them from the house like that. Make them black. No, they don't come in black. I should get outdoor stuff so that we can have like... That's cool. I've never seen that before. Wait, I need to use that somewhere in this house. But I need to get like, what is it? I think the cool outdoor lights come with outdoor stuff. Or like the perfect patio or something. I need to use this somewhere. Here. Perfect. Alright, so now we have some lights there. And then what kind of lights should we put over here? You like it? Alright, cool. Maybe we'll throw some of those down. Let's see what lights have the modern and industrial tags. That's like a floodlight, isn't it? Oh no, we'll throw one there. And there, kind of like in the corners, so the patios will be lit up. Yeah. I think this is a very nice backyard. Put that there just for a little bit of hot tub privacy, you know? Or we could put it here. Put it there for a little hot tub privacy. I shrink those lights down and put them in plants. These ones? That's a clever idea. I honestly never put like outdoor lights in, I'll be honest. Let's put some pool lights in though. Get pool lights. That's not pool stuff. Where's the light? Where's that? Aha. I kind of want to put cool water stuff in the water. Like this. Can I lower it? No. Cool if I could just like lower it so it just kind of shoots out water and you're like, where'd that come from? Oh, it's kind of too big for it. Or it's not quite the right size, so we won't do that. That's perfect. That's a little fountain. Let's see. Yeah, I like this. I think this is good. Perhaps. Fireplace. Oh, we already have one out here. We have one right there. Never mind. We already have a fireplace. I was already way ahead of it. Okay, let's fill this up with some more of these. There we go. I feel like we should put a tree in somewhere. Let's look at trees from this pack. Just Get Famous. There's no stuff from Get Famous. There's not even a palm tree? Trees are always good. Yeah, the trees are always good. I'll put a few palms over here. Can I make them bigger? Giant palm tree. Look in debug. I could look in debug, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to open debug. But that's fine. I think that's pretty good. Maybe we'll throw one of these like next to the house. Palm trees. And we need to replace one of these. Oop. This can be pink. Interesting. All right. I need like a chair here. Or like a bench. A couch. Perfect. Yeah. I'm into this. Alright, I think we're gonna put some windows in the house. We're gonna work on that, I think. So I need more windows in the front. Like, I need a window here. I think this is too big, though. Oh, that's, like, actually just perfect. Yeah. Alright, I like that. I need some side windows. Actually, I don't think I want to use these. I kind of want to use, like, have, like, a whole window wall. Let's use the big. Like that in one of the rooms. I think that would be nice. Just, like, throw that in there, you know? Those windows. Yeah, alright, let's work on in here now. I think I might put, like, hardwood floors upstairs. Down to the last nacho. It's the one in the middle that always has all the stuff on it. Nice! It's always the best nacho. Ugh, now I want nachos. I think I honestly might just go with this one. That's kind of industrial. What stuff is tagged? Yeah! That's not quite an upstairs flooring. Oh, that's kind of nice. We also have this one. I don't know if that looks funny with the black, but I like having the slightly brown floor versus just a black floor. You know? So I think I might go with that. Unless it's... Ah! I pressed the wrong button. I pressed my Windows key. I think I might go with this eco lifestyle one. And we'll decide on walls later. I just kind of wanted to put a floor in there. And then I think I might put this floor in here too. And change the rug color. Oh, I like that a lot better. I press the Windows key all the time. I know, I do it all the time. And let's just toss this in all the rooms while we're at it. Alright, so we were saying that this is the master, I think. A toddler room and then like a teen or a kid room. Hydrate! Oh, as long as you do it too. That was a lot of water. Thank you for the hydrate, Makoto. And I'm also gonna put chapstick on while I'm here. That's what I thought of it. Perfect. So I think I might put 2 kids in this room. In this one. I think I might put 2 kids in there. And have a single toddler. And maybe have space for like a baby or something. I don't know. Lurk, thanks for the lurk, geek. Let's see. Let's start with the parents' room. Let's see. Oh, I kind of want to add some of the pipes, like piping to like the kitchen. Where's the kitchen? It's over here. Like. Like that. I don't know how this will look, but. Ah! Not that. Like this and like next there or something because of the pipe thingy. We like that. If we change the color to black. I kind of like it. Oh, we should save the game. Save. Do we like that? We can make that black too so it matches. Very industrial looking. Well, that's what we're going for. Might scoot that one like that. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah. bedroom. Over. Yeah, over here. This is the master. And my thought is, well, gotta get a light first. You sound very convinced. I am. I'm always convinced. Alright. I don't know if I want to have the bedrooms super, like, industrial modern, or if I just kind of want to have them be bedrooms, like, just well-decorated bedrooms. I'm not sure quite what I want yet. Like, this bed is nice, but I might want to go more, Dream Home Decorator, maybe, or even, Snowy Escape. That's cottage living. We don't want cottage living. We have that bed. We have this bed. Where are the Dream Home Decorator beds? Let's see what colors. What color should we go for? And that teal is really nice. I like that red. I think Dream Decorator could work in this build. Yeah, Dream Home Decorator could probably work in this build because Dream Home Decorator is modern. So what if we try to go for like more modern bedrooms versus industrial? Is it not considered modern? Interesting. Oh, this literally is considered modern. That's really funny. We also have that one. That one has pretty good swatches, I think. As does this. So let's see what swatches we got. These ones have like all the same swatches. The blue is nice. I was liking the red on the other one, so maybe that. Alright, that doesn't have good swatches. Never mind. Maybe this for like the teens room with the style of how it is. Maybe we'll put that in like the other room. I think I want to go for the blue. I like this blue and I think I like this bed best. Let's see what this is in the blue swatch. Oh yeah, that's like a different shade of blue. I want this darker blue. I think we'll go with that. I feel like there. Do side tables like that. That's more like gray and brown, or black and brown, I guess. Because that brown like matches the brown of this bed. That's actually, it's kind of red. Maybe not. Where's Dream Home Decorator? Okay, we can get the matching ones. Although I don't know if I want to do matching. Those. I hate doing side tables. It's so hard to find good ones that match. Like I use that one all the time, so I don't know if I want to use that. Oh, the brown looks very good though. I kind of like them facing different ways. I think that's kind of cool looking. Or I could just be going insane, but I don't know. Let's give him a bit of a closet, I think. Maybe something like that? No. Insanity is not overrated in my opinion. We'll give him a bit of a closet. We can also move this door like there. Look at closet stuff. like a big one of these. Bring that down so they're same level. Yeah. That's also the same level. You can like throw some of these down here maybe. I think I might do the other square one. I might do this one instead. Ooh, that white is nice. House shaped like a mouse? Little Simsy, what are you doing? Hold on. Oh my gosh, she built Mickey Mouse. That's kind of funny. I love Mickey Mouse. Ah! Stop this. I don't want it like too long. So I want to have like a mirror and stuff. FYB, prepare for a gate to pop in with a scare here shortly. You're right. I'm prepared now. You're so right, Makoto. Thank you. I feel prepared now. Where's the mirror? There it is. I love that. I have no use for it in my games, but it's freaking adorable. I know. This thing is so cute, and I'm obsessed with this mirror as well. However, that's not quite fitting. I figured one less jump scare would be nice for you. Yeah, we love not being jump scared. If I do that, can I like scoot it? I can scoot it like half a tile. Like that. I meant the Mickey Mouse house. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. It's very great as well. And then we can put the mirror there. Oh, perfect. What if we made this like brown? That's the like the exact shade. I love it. I don't know if I like this being all blue. What if we made this white? I feel like I might like that better. Or we could do the white with the brown inside. Oh, I like that a lot better. And it's not quite gonna match that. I think I'm okay with that. But what if we made this? Just those can be brown. I kind of like that with just those ones brown. I think I like that. I wish it had the darker brown inside. But there's not. But that's okay. Gives it a flare that way. Yeah, it does. Let's put in some clothing. That's children's clothing. That's a nice swatch. Love that. Alright, then we need decorations to fill it. Some containers up here. Oh, need shoes, of course. I like putting shoes underneath the clothes. I love how this is like a pair of bowling shoes. There's a fruit fly. I don't know where it went. I missed. What does one put in the closet? We don't need swatches. A crystal ball? Let's put some shirts in here. I like those swatches better. What if we put... And that kind of looks like blankets, you know? That's like blankets. Oh, the little floaty. Like a blue one and that one. It's weird. I was thinking of putting one of the animal statues in the tall one. That's kind of funny. That's not weird though. I would do things like that. My brain is also always like, oh yeah, pots and pans in the closet. That's not where pots and pans go. I don't want to throw one of these like there. Maybe I'll do like green. Green is a good color. Bonsai tree? I thought to make the towels look like blankets, genius. Yeah, I just thought, I don't know, I just thought of that and I was like, that's cool. Because I was like, oh, I wish I had blankets to put there. I wish there were blanket items. And I was like, wait, there's towels. I kind of want to rotate this one though. Just to give it a little bit of a different look on top. Yeah, I like that. What if we rotated this one? I feel like this gives it a more blankety look when they're folded like that. Oh, some nail polish, maybe? Nah, I don't want the nail polish. Perfume set? That won't go in one of those? That's dumb. What are the little things we put in there? Probably just some more storage boxes, honestly. I've got some storage. We love storage. Throw some books in there, maybe. Not gonna fit. Oh, too big. A bunny? Doesn't quite go. Oh, that's too tall. Men's cologne. We'll put some cologne up there. Alright, we got a closet. The bunny would be a random inherited item from grandma. Honestly, that could be kind of fun. We could always throw that in there later. What else do we need in a bedroom? Dresser. Let's get some art, and then I think I want to put like a couch or some chairs here. Let's put a couch and chairs first, and then we'll put a fireplace. Oh my gosh, stop moving! I don't know if that goes with the vibes of this room. I like it though. Also this one. Alright, so these ones are technically like industrial. I like that swatch. I like it. I'm into it. I have these leather chairs. Oh, should we put a massage chair in here? No, that's kind of big. That's kind of big. I love this chair. I like this one too. I used to use this one in like all of my like teen rooms. I want like comfy chairs in here though. Email, yeah, but it's not a good email. I'm a casting website I don't have an account on. I get email alerts for it even though I can't use them. Jerk me out of another dose. Makoto, maybe you should take a nap. I feel like that would be a good idea. A nap. I like that cream colored better. Yeah, this is a nice little room. We need a rug. Probably a rectangle one would fit in here well. We could have one that's like the whole floor, but I think that's a little bit big. But then who would you talk to? That's true. Also, if I'm not modding in here, I really should be lesson planning. Also probably true. A very small one. That's probably a good size to have in here. What kind of swatches does it have? Oh, those are very bright swatches. We don't want that. What does this one have? Oh, this one has a lot of good swatches. Oh, that gets very big though. That gets full size of room big. And depending on the swatch though. You know, they're too busy of swatches to have it that big. I need like a little rug so I can get like that middle sized. Swatches. So I doze while I listen to your calm voice and periodically tricked to wake by geeks alerts or other noises. That's kind of funny. I don't think I've ever used that swatch. I don't think I've ever changed the swatch on this rug, I'll be honest. Except to maybe the pink one. I don't know what I want. No, I don't like that. I want something with color. I just don't know how much color I want. Oh, you know what? That's probably a good size. We'll go with one of these. Let's place it and see what colors work. That one's not bad. The brown one's also not too bad either. The blue is good, although it's not quite the blue in the room that we're using. I kind of like the brown one. Is that weird? It's some art for the wall. Makoto, you warned me too early. I wasn't prepared. Ah! Ugh. Welcome back, geek. Ah, too big. We can shrink these. That's it's gonna be too. I am playing Sims. Oh, the bot, Elaine. You can resend that. Oh, it timed you out. All right, when that times you out, please resend that. Nightbot or not? My bot was angry at you. Oh, she removed it. Okay, feel free to send that. Maybe just with like less caps. I'm in a meeting by a Red Geek Alert, so I sent one. That's funny. Silly Nightbot. That's not Nightbot though. That's the what's it called? The other one, the Streamlabs one. I'm playing Sims right now, and I literally thought someone died. That's really funny. I like that picture. Nice and colorful. I like those. Like, they don't quite match color-wise, but I kind of am into it. With, like, a different color scheme for the painting. Let's get some walls on there. Silly stream elements. Yeah. Silly stream elements. Caps are for us. I don't know. I also have it for caps to be up, like, pretty high. You have, like, 50 caps or something before it times you out. I should fix it again. Ooh. I love that. Alright, that's what we're going with. I love this room. Let's save it. It's 11 p.m. and it scared the bejesus out of me. That's so funny. You dozing and it really freaked you out. That's hysterical. Geek, you got all of us. You better... I hope you know that. I hope you know that you got all of us real good. I like that. What have the walls on downstairs? I just have like the gray. We'll just go with that for now. Alright, toddler room. It's toddler time. What should the toddler's personality be? I'm also thinking we put like a nice wallpaper on this wall. Maybe like the Dream Home Decorator one. You're doing a toddler room too? Nice. Like I'm thinking maybe... What if we did green? Green could be nice in a toddler room. Or that, like purple and blue. Oh, I kind of like that. Maybe we'll go like purple and blues. Let's see. Could we fit a tent in here? Oh my gosh, we could. Yes, tent. We'll move the door there. I'll have it kind of angled towards the door. Like that. Yes. We'll have it the color, like color in one. Oh. I wish we had more toddler beds. I feel like we should do 2 toddler beds. Or have it part toddler, part nursery. Maybe they have like a baby. Maybe it is a 6-sim home. I like the light brown. Oh, that doesn't quite go with the wall though. Well, let's see what color matches the wall. That matches very well. I'm thinking we'll make this a toddler and a baby room. Oh wait, we also have this bed. Oh, that's a good bed too. Let's see what ooh. That looks kind of nice. Just the kind of the creamy neutral. I like that. And then what if we also make part of it for baby? And say it's a 6-sim home and put 2 in here as well. Or even just, we could just probably put 1 in there. So it's not like giant. Yeah, what if we do that? Let's see. We'll make it blue. Blue matches the wall. Okay. We need a rug. And a nice little toddler looking rug. That's too big. So we need like a square sized, I think. Actually, I was gonna say that's probably too busy. But with like, they're just busy enough that they're not like super contrasting. I think that one. Oh, do we have that color in triangles? Yeah. Okay, we'll just go with that one, I think. I think I like that. Love it. Put a mobile above the baby. Oh, it's so high up because it's high ceilings. That's kind of funny. There. That's cute. Wait, well, can we lower it actually? No, we can just raise it up. That's fine. Oh, we can put a little like shoes. And then where's that like growth chart? Where is it? Here it is. I've been putting this in like all of my kids' rooms recently. Let's go dinosaur, because that matches. What else in here? Also, my music went away, and now it feels funny. We probably could have put a curtain on their window. Those are kind of short. Alright, maybe we'll need to get real curtains. Are there any 2 wall height curtains? We'll go Dream Home Decorator. I never use these curtains. I never use windows that like have stuff to like have the right window heights. Look at the light gray. That's cute. Let's get the rest of the walls done. Maybe we'll just use the gray from in here. Like that. We also need more light. On there. There we go. It's a little bit more light. Let's find some toddler furniture. We could put the bookcase. That's cute. A little chair. They can read a book next to the bookcase. I like the koala. I need like a toy box. Maybe we'll make you blue. It's probably closest to the wall. Yeah. Oh, actually the white's pretty close. Like the blue and the white is close to the wall color. That's cute. Put a cat there. Why not? We can throw a Blarfy in here. Let's put Blarfy like here. Kind of in between the 2 beds. Cute! Got some blocks. Need a toddler potty as well. We'll put a toddler potty in here. Cute. What else? Do you space for a dollhouse? No, they're kind of big and I don't really... You could shrink it. The dollhouse. I kind of like that actually. Throw a robot somewhere. That's like kids stuff. Let's look at wall decals. Ah. Come on. Stop this. Put a tree. Alright, no colors. Some bunnies? Oh, they're cute. They're very cute. I like the creamy color. Maybe some little balloon lights. We'll put those there instead of Blarfy. And we'll put Blarfy at like the end of the bed. No, I don't like that. They don't need balloon lights. They're very cute though. That's surprisingly large. Right there, perfect. Maybe put the cork board in here. Like right there. It's not super accessible, but it's fine. No, I don't like that. Ladybug. Oh, cloud lights. Every child needs clouds in their room. Lunchbox? We don't need the lunchbox. We'll put some clouds over here. Love it. Cute. Do toddlers wake up from nightmares? Or like monsters on the bed? Yes, to the clouds. I would have loved those growing up. Yeah, they're very, very cute. But do kids wake up from monsters on the wall? Like, do I need to put one of the monster lights in here? That's the here. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Let's throw in there. Let's throw it in the other room right now while we're at it. I like this room. I think it's really cute. And I think it might be done. Like, I don't know if I want to put anything else in here. I think it's really cute. Let's move on to this room. I can't remember. I would assume yes. Okay. Is there literally no light in here? Just that one. Also, the tent is clipping. There we go. I think I might put 2 kids in here. I think I might do a double bed bunk bed. Because I haven't done that before. And we could have like a kid and a teen, maybe? And have one of each age, kind of thing. So let's look at beds. I was literally just typing that. Nice. We're really on the same wavelength here. Oh, the clipping tent. Okay. Still. What bed style do I want? I like this one. I like the kind of chunky look. I like that. Like, I do think I want to use this bed, so I like that it kind of matches style-wise. 2 exhausted brains are always better than 1. It's true. I think I'll put 2 girls in here. I think that's what I'll do. And also, I think I like the yellow. We'll do like yellow and pink. That like kind of coordinates. Let's just search things by like yellow and pink. So what curtains could we put on here? Kinda. A little. That made it a link! That turned into a link! That's kind of funny. Where are those sheer ones? Wait, hold on. I don't know if they're too small, but let's see. Those are too small. Actually, those might be what we go with. I know it's so random. Is it bad that I kind of want to click said link? I mean, it's your computer, so you can do as you wish. Maybe we'll do that one. That's a nice curtain. I like that one. All right, let's see. We can also move the door to whatever direction we want. So I might move it like more over here. To like the office area. Then we have a whole bunch of wall space over here to put stuff. So I'm thinking we'll do 2 desks. Baya, papa, baya, papa, ah. I think my hubby yelled at me for it, so I shall refrain. All right. I want to look at Dream Home Decorator. I wish there was just like this, but just the top with no shelves. But like the full side, but just like no shelves. I wish we had a desk like that from Dream Home Decorator. I wish we had one. Just like a plain and simple. Like this, but with just the side kind of thing, you know? That's called a table. No, like a desk, but have one side full. So like, where did it go? I literally can't find the desk anymore. Like this. But so you just have this, but you just take out the drawers, but so this is still completely flat. There's a lot of like desks like that. So like, see how this one like kind of like that? Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck. Like literally like that, but one side, but like completely full. You know? So not a table. I think we'll use these desks though. I wish I could like reverse them, you know? Like have them like connected. I didn't know these were also module too. We'll separate them a little bit. Like I wish you could invert them, you know? I need chairs. In yellow. Pink and yellow. So this is the light tan and that's like a slightly darker. Or are they both the light tan? Oh, I think they are both the light tan. Yeah, so they're both the light tan with those chairs. Love that. Maybe we'll put that there. Where are those? Not these, but the square ones. These not come in pink. They don't come in pink. I'm offended. This might be a little bit extra, but I think I like this. And they kind of have like their own space, you know? Like these built-in desks going on. We can fill it with like all kinds of clutter. No, that's not quite the vibe. What else should we put in here? What kind of activities should we give them? Maybe one of them's like into wellness. Perhaps. Like the kid needs like kid things. Maybe we'll grab like a violin. That's a kid activity. Maybe we'll put that there because it's like her bed. You know? I'm thinking maybe we'll not put those on the same walls. There we go. Like that. So then they have like some more space. So like this is her space and this is her space. You know? Then they kind of have like some space. And then we get like rugs to go with it, you know? Like they're probably like pretty territorial of their stuff. So like they have rugs determining whose side is whose. You know, something like that. It's a little bit big, but I don't like that one. But yeah, you kind of know what I mean. Yeah, I think I kind of want to do something like that. It might be a little bit extra, but I think I like it. I don't like that. Ooh, that's giant. Wait, that's kind of fun. That's actually kind of fun. Wait, I think I want to go with this instead. And like they kind of like split the room down the middle, you know? There's a mirror. And like, let's get some plants maybe for her. Not that. Where's my fiddle leaf? Also the, like, that on her desk, maybe? Where is it? Aha! I found it. We have that. And maybe she's into like music and stuff. And she's like into wellness and like the internet, you know? Maybe she wants to be a social media influencer, so she's a drone, so she like is constantly live streaming. What if we did that? Maybe we'll do that. And then this one's really into like music. So maybe you have like a stereo, a nice stereo. Well, you're like 12, so you don't need a nice stereo, but like that's a little like a lot for a kid to have that. We can do that though. We'll just go with that one. It has a record player. I like that. Let's go select some decorations. Things that we could put in here. Oh, shoes do fit in there. Let's see if we can find some shoes that good in there. I'll just throw like some sneakers in there. And you can have like some heels maybe. Perfect. Right, let's look at other decorations. Let's see. Arts and crafts. And maybe this one's like kind of messy. So maybe there's just kind of stuff everywhere. I don't like that. I'm gonna spend way too much time decorating this room. Just wait. A llama. Duh. Pencil holder. You can put the books like in there. We have makeup tray in here. Like that stuff in there. What else? Some magazines. I'll put some magazines on this side. Maybe we'll put perfume and like all that stuff over there. Nail polishes. Need a backpack, obviously. Oh, there's no blue. You can go. Brown looks nice. That brown is cute. I'll do a pink bag over there. Maybe you got a cow plant. This kid's into cow plants. How about a robot head? Sure. Robots are fun. That's a little big. Well, we could do that. Like shrink it. Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, wait, hold on. This is for Geek. Got a Yoda. Just for him. Da-da-da. I always forget this table exists. Yeah. Maybe we'll just put some like books in there. Like that. Perfect. I got over here. I kind of like the magazines over here. Thinking we'll leave maybe those ones open? Or also give her some books. Also, let's change the swatches of these because that one has more yellowy swatches. Love. Love that. Need walls. I think probably just a neutral, maybe like white. That's what I want. I just want to scroll all the way down. Or pink and yellow on those sides. And the other two can be white. Oh, I like that. We need some stuff on the walls. Let's look at yellow stuff. I say posters with crime? Oh, posters with a cause. I thought it said posters with crime. Love that for me. Oh, we got the llamas. That's not llamas, that's Slavs. I want llamas. I think I want some of those like music posters. Like the musicians. Oh, those look kind of funny. Now we'll just go with this. Maybe like into art, so we got that going on. And a arrow. Oh, and I feel like this kid would have an arrow sign just for fun, you know? And she doesn't really have a wall for posters. We can put some like over here. Got one of these. I like this painting. Let's do white. And then where's that new one? Where's the new one? Face cream. Aha. Yellow. Where are some of those other like recently added ones? We could throw that up there. That one's too big. A shoe. Bless you. Just making bad jokes because no one's here to talk to me, Makota. Just making bad jokes. I think that's probably good. I like this room. It's very good. All right, let's do this living or this like hallway landing area. I'm sorry, I'm trying. It's okay. I'm more being funny. Do not worry. I'm just making jokes. There we go. Also, let's make it not nighttime. There. All right, let's fix these. That's not where that is. All right, it's on that line. Views, so they're like kind of even. There. Close enough. Giving myself cricks in the neck trying to sit in a way that will let me doze off. That's not fun, but also like it's probably good idea not to let yourself doze off. We should get some like surfaces. Like a console table. Maybe that one. I like that one. Well, let's see what's modern and industrial. Not packed. Styles. Oh, that one does count. I'm just gonna kind of search through everything that's modern and industrial to see what we can add. Like what would be fun to add in here. Throw one of these in here, maybe. We're just gonna pull a lot of stuff out, and then we'll like put stuff there. That's when we do it. Yeah, it's a great way to do it. And put a toilet stall in here. A great place for a bathroom. Let's see. Some of those. Some of that. Maybe some of those. I got these ones too. Why do they have such great textures on this one and then just gave up on this one? That's my question. Why can't they just take this and put it in there? I'm digging the insects. I put insects in here? There are insects? The insect farm? Is this what you mean? They put too much time on the one. But they could have just taken the stuff from in here and put it in there. I assume they probably could have just kind of redid it. We also have that. We also have this plant that I like. We also throw that on the wall. We should throw that on the wall somewhere. Do we have any brick anywhere? No. Just outside. Maybe we should throw some brick on one of the inside walls. Yeah, since you're just grabbing things and throwing them in the room. Okay. I get it now. I don't want to use one of these. Like that, you know? I think that's kind of cool looking. Back to everything. Industrial and modern. Let's scroll. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, we passed everything. Oh! Got a yawn! That's very big. I already have one of those in here. An angry gnome? Maybe make it like a video gaming area or gaming in general. That could be cool. Like, we could put it like one of those gaming things there. I'll find it after I'm done scrolling. It's like the llama game. Oh, see, I was thinking the like gaming mat, like video gaming, you know? Like that could be kind of cool. That's a giant thing. Yeah, I always forget about that one. Yeah, I always forget about it too. It's an easy one to forget about because it's not something that you need for your game to function or anything. Electronics. Let's see. Motion gaming rig. Yeah, he did something like that. However, I wish they were like a little bit less ridiculous looking. Let's go with the expensive one because it's a rich family. Return from Meetingville. Welcome back, geek. We're making a video gaming area. So I'm thinking maybe we'll delete that and that. We'll throw these somewhere. We'll have that there. We'll put that somewhere. And then Hayden scares us time. I know, he got us already once. He didn't need to do it again. So I appreciate it. Where's that one from the kit? There it is. We'll grab that. Kind of like the red. Oh, I like the teal best. And I'll move that, and we'll put a TV on the wall here. We'll get one of these video games, or we'll get both of them maybe, and make it a little bit of a gaming area. Oh, that's camouflaged. Cool. Didn't hear you. I was in Meetingville. Oh my gosh. I yelped. You made everyone jump. You made me jump. You made Makoto jump. You made Elaine jump and come out of lurking. Like, you made everyone jump. It was a whole thing. So you should be proud of yourself. We can put that in there as a bit of a side table. We'll do that one, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. I read that, I just didn't hear you. Ah, okay. We'll put flowers there, maybe. Get this here. Maybe we'll throw this like behind the couch, like that. There. Random person came to the door. It's so weird that people do that in this neighborhood. Oh, that is weird. I had someone come to my door yesterday. I was like editing, and I'm surprised I heard it because I like they got just at the right time when I was like walking around, and they knocked on my door, and I was like, I don't want to answer it. First, I didn't realize that. I thought I was like in the bathroom, and I was like at the counter, and I thought I was like banging the door into the cabinet. So I was like, oh, oops. And then I was like, wait, is that someone at the door? And they kept knocking on the door, and I was like, what is going on? And I just kind of stood there looking through the peephole because the person looked like they had a clipboard. So I was like, I'm not answering for someone with a clipboard. And then they knocked on my window, and I was like, really? And so I finally answered it, and it was someone being like, hey, has husband voted yet? And I was like, yes, he did that today. But like, it was like, I was like, really? Really? You had to knock on my window for that? Like, I was like, really? You've got to be kidding me. It was very rude. And then I was like, you gotta be kidding me. At least I looked cute. I had my makeup on from doing my audition. So at least I looked cute. But it was like, really? Really? How'd you even get into my apartment? Like, how'd you get in? It was like a lot. Why are they going to ask people voting? It's so that people vote, because only about 20% of the California citizens voted. It was about 20%. So that's why. Yeah, we have phones for that. I honestly don't think people do political calls here. At least I haven't gotten any or seen any. Or like, I don't think husband's gotten any. Cause like at home, you would get all the like the calls about like voting and registering to vote and like, here, you should vote for this person. Yeah, and the recall. Yeah, the recall vote was yesterday. The recall did not go through. I think it was like 60% voted no. Which is good just because of the people who were running to replace Newsom. It was gonna be an Icetown situation. If you have watched Parks and Rec, it would have been an Icetown situation because there were no primary elections because it just happened so quickly. So anyone who signed up to run for office got to be part of the election, and that's including like college students who signed up to be funny and things like that. So it was a whole thing. Our governor loves to call everyone here to convince them to vote for things. Yeah, that's how like it was in Pennsylvania, but here apparently people just going door to door. So, and I don't know if it was someone who just took it upon themselves to go make sure people voted, or if it was like someone being paid to do it or not. Like, I don't know. I was like, how did you get a list of who has or has not voted yet? And I was like, really? I missed something. Okay, so the random person came to fix your driveway. That's always nice. People who can fix driveways. We got a lot of people like that in Pennsylvania, like being like, hey, we'll fix your driveway, or like, we'll mow your yard, or like all that things. We're like, nah, thanks, bro. It was like a big Beyblade arena, the motion gaming rig. Is that what you're talking about, Geek? Yeah, it was like wild. Like, I was like, really? Really? So, okay, that's what you're talking about. Cool. So, and like, it very well could have just been someone who was like, oh, I'm gonna go door to door and ask people if they voted. Or like to make sure that they vote, like to rhyme. Because it wasn't even to be like, oh, hey, did you vote? It's like just to remind you to vote. What is my sister sending me? My sister's sending me something on Instagram. What is she sending me? Something about Disney. Okay. Like you gotta be kidding me. I don't need people knocking on my window. And I would have ignored it, but my living room lights were on, so it was very clearly obvious that someone was home. Otherwise, I just would have left it. But like, my lights were on. This driveway is awful, and the garage floor too. Wondering if they could fix both properly and maybe do it for less than 10K. I don't know. I don't know how much driveways cost to fix, because my parents never fixed our driveway because it's expensive. Because our driveway's a mess. Like, it would need full, like, more than just resurfacing. It would need like leveled and stuff. So it's a whole mess. That'd have really confused me if someone banged on a window. Yeah, I was like, come on. Like, don't bang on my window. That's rude. Let's make this. Sure, that color works. We'll do that. I want another console table to put like here. I'm getting very distracted from building. But that's okay. I'm almost done with the build, so I'm fine with that. Oh, wait. Let's do this new one. Love that. Oh, we need a rug. We need a rug. A lot, I think, that's what they need to do here. Whoever put this one in way back in the day didn't put rebar in it to stabilize it. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, I don't know what was specifically like wrong with ours. Like, I don't know if it was just old but like there were crevices and not crevices, like there were like dips and stuff from like where our cars were parked for long periods of time. Like that's where we like just repeatedly parked, so it got tire like dips in it and stuff. But that's what our driveway is like at home. It was only been getting worse and worse over the years. Yeah. I was told something like that happened. Me and my 10 and 1-year-old sisters were home alone, and the man came knocking on the living room window. We got so scared. That's terrifying. Like that just should be illegal, knocking on someone's window. I was telling husband about it, and he was like, you should have called the police. Like that's like, I don't know what I don't know why the reasoning, but like he was like, you should have called the police. And I was like, you think I'm gonna call the police, me, Miss Anxiety? But also like they weren't aggressive about it, they were just repeatedly doing it. So that's why I was also like, I wasn't like alarmed or scared or anything because they weren't being aggressive. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. My window. Oh wait, what if we did the other one? What if, oh, that's very big. Let's do it like that. Can we change the swatch? Oh, and my father-in-law at some point when the hubby was a kid ripped the gutters off the house and never fixed them. So that's another massive. There's no gutters? That's not good. That's a nice rug. That's a very nice rug. I might like keep that swatch. Let's see. Does it rain in Texas a lot? So is there a need for gutters though? Like, is there a huge need? It's like in Pennsylvania, if you don't have gutters, you're gonna like drown your house. Like, is there a huge need for gutters in Texas though? If someone scared my kid like that, I'd totally go and wear them. Oh yeah, for sure. Our Google Translate called it a tent trailer. It was for sale and he wanted to buy it. Well, that's fun. A trailer. But like, you don't need to knock on a window for that. That's terrifying. Like, that's terrifying. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this rug color. And I think we're done with the house. Let's save the game. We haven't done that for a while. I love how I actually kind of stayed on theme. Look at all these patterned rugs. I kind of love that. This one isn't a patterned rug, but that's okay. I love all these patterned rugs though. I really like that rug best. Yeah, this is a great rug. And this one is also great too. I've never really seen the swatches for this one. Which one is this? This is the Parenthood one. That's like this swatch to begin with, but it has some really good swatches. But it didn't answer the phone or the front door, so he tried something else. Yeah, but like at that point, just like give it a break and like come back later. Just come back later. But, like this rug has some great swatches. Like that one's very nice. Like they're very cool rugs. Pattern rugs are great though. Pattern rugs are great. I wish I could have rugs in my apartment, but I have carpet. So there's no need for rugs. All right, should we add anything else? There's no point putting curtains on the parents' windows because it'll look funny. Write a note and leave it on the door at that point. Yeah, just write a note. Should we put curtains on the parents' room? Are there any wide enough to just do one all the way across? I don't think so. Yeah, none are wide enough, so we're not going to bother with curtains. We went to hide in our parents' bedroom. That was 20 years ago, I remember. Yeah, that's a valid escape method, is going to the parents' bedroom. All right. Should we add anything? I feel like the downstairs feels very empty and incomplete, but I don't know what to add because it's kind of a funny floor plan. So I don't know what we could add. What do we think? We could do something like that and kind of free the stairs a little bit. Oh, we'd have to frame a little bit more. I'm not sure. Yeah, I like it's very open. I do like that it's open. I just don't like that it's like it feels very empty. All right, I guess we just gotta Alright, just doesn't like the wall at all. Intersect fences? Oh, it's because I have a fence up there. Let's remove that real quick. Think about maybe doing this, like, take up some space. A little bit, you know? Does that look dumb? With the bookshelf there? Because it's kind of like the perfect shape to kind of be like that, you know? I think I kind of like that, I'll be honest. Oh, then it cuts into... Maybe just do that. Oh, don't do it down there. I feel like that you need railings for that staircase. I personally wouldn't use it. Yeah, we can put some railings down there. Not a bad idea. I just love the look of no railings. However, it's not safe. So I get that. We can put some railings. I like the look of those railings. And then what if we could just kind of enclose it on the side. No, don't copy the drywall. What do we think? I don't know if that's kind of extra. It kind of closes off the bar though, and I kind of like that. My scaredy cat butt over here would be hugging the wall. Oh, I hate spiral staircases. I love a good spiral staircase. I love a good spiral staircase. Although now it's kind of funky on the rug. I mean, we could put the rug like this. Put the rug like that, maybe, and put like a different rug here. I feel like if there's two rugs, it might fill up the space better. I feel like you need something in the entryway now. Yeah, I can put something here. I kind of like this rug. Is that the same one we used upstairs? No, it's a different one. Like, it adds a little bit of color to the space, you know? Throw that there. And then we can get like a coat rack. Not that coat rack. Where's the other coat rack? You can put the shoe racks too. Yeah, shoes too. Shoes. What's the name for the like the clothing rack? Oh, there it is. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. And it kind of spaces things out and feels like it's less open now with having the rug like this. Don't delete the house. Can I grab the rug, please? If I shrunk it. Should I shrink the rug or have a big rug? That clothing rack is very modern though. Yeah, but I think it's fine because it's kind of metal. Like, it looks metal when it's black. I think it's fine. Wish they had wall hooks instead. That would be cool. Let's look at wall decorations. Let's see what wall stuff they have. Let's see what's in modern and industrial. Let's see, any of this good? Let's just see what's in here. Because there are some, like, wall hooks, but I think they have, like, skiing stuff on them. I don't think we can really use them. Like, they have ski gear like this. Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. Well, they have these ones. But they're kind of like, the stuff on them is kind of funny. Like, you can't really duplicate them like that very well. So we have those. Oh my gosh, that's like the same coat. That's kind of funny that they did that. And like they have these ones, which are just okay. The one with the coat doesn't work. The rack one, it's just not quite the look. Like I don't want the like a wicker hat sitting there, you know? Just come with like a black swatch. Yeah, that's more closet stuff. Yeah, these see these are more like closet stuff than like entryway coat hooks, you know? Like they're a little bit too in the closet with what's on them. But I do like them though. But I just don't think it fits for what we're going for. Yeah, I put them anyway. Yeah, normally I would put them, but I'm really trying to stay on theme because I'm very bad at staying on theme. I have an idea. This might be funny because it's robes, but we can change the colors. They can look like coats. We can put them a little bit higher. We could do like that instead. Do like a pink one, a tan one, and I don't know, blue. Does that look funny? Or does that look good? Or we could put, I think there's a is it not a hanging towel? I swear there used to be a hanging towel. Kinda. Let's see, what other kind of stuff could we use? I don't know what kind of clutter it would be in. We got this one. Like, we got those. That's the towels that I was thinking of. That towel. Do we know if there's like anything in debug that would be good? So I don't want to just go searching through debug, but like if there's something that we're like, oh yeah, there's this thing in debug, let's go get it. I'll turn on debug. Let's search clothes. I don't really remember anything that was like jacket sweater hanging on the wall. Yeah, I don't remember either. Like this is like all we have. I mean, we could just grab a dream home decorator thing. I can't believe there's no black swatch. And just like throw coats on, you know? That's basically coats. I could just do this. Let's do black since the thing is white. Maybe we should do two. Put like some storage things up here. Look at that. It's not like super modern industrial though. I think we're just gonna do shoes. I don't think I like the clothing there. And then just some random decor pieces in there might make it look less closety. Yeah. I just don't think it works. I think it looks just not in like in the right style enough. Sorry. I really want it to work. I just don't think it fits the style of like the downstairs. If it was black, I would do it, but there's no black swatch. So now painting, yeah, probably. Oh wait, there is a freaking black swatch. Okay. That's better. Let's bring that other thing back. I didn't realize this. And then let's grab not these. Let's grab other stuff. What can I put? Nah, I don't want books. Cat statue? What's good to put here? Look in the statues, maybe? Okay. Pumpkin! He's too big. I like that. A horse? Why do I kind of want to put that somewhere? Ah! Too big. Also, Geek, I put a Baby Yoda in the team room. Just so you know. Just for you. That's a thingy. A trophy? Nah. I'll put that there so it's a little bit more centered. Oh, that's big. What is that? From the painter career. Oh. Got some trophies. What if it has a trophies? And just put this like trophy case, you know? I already have that one. And have like maybe someone did scouts. You know? I think I like that with having trophies in there. I think that's fun. I think it would look cool somewhere. You can also size something down. I've done that before to make it work in those shelves. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with like sizing them down and placing them because it's almost 1 o'clock. But I think I like the trophies in here, I'll be honest. I think that's kind of fun, even though it's not the trophy case. But the horse would look cool. Yeah, the horse would look cool. I've used it in another build. I used it in the other. I used it in that build. Actually, where is the horse? Husband is texting me. Oh, he's texting a group chat. Never mind. Horse on the wall. Maybe right in the front there by the stairs. You walk in, the first thing you see. We could put it like here. It's all like, what, bam! Horse. In the center of the rug. We can put it like here and kind of have it like facing out so it's like, ah, horse! He's charging at me. I think we'll keep him white. Alright, I think this is it. Rich people, you know? I know, rich people. I think this is our house. Ain't it a beauty? I'm gonna take some screenshots. Well, let's go, let's bring... looks like the thing they had in Friends, but I think it was a dog. Yeah, it looks like the big dog in Friends. How much is it worth? Oh, let's name it too. Just real modern home. The Greyhound statue, yeah. Only 176,000. That could be worse. Let's make it a chef's kitchen. Maybe. Convivial. Where's convivial? Maybe they have parties a lot. And then like sunny aspect, sure. Only 4 mother loads. Only 4 mother loads. All right, I'm gonna bring a sim here real fast. And I want to take some screenshots because I want to turn this into a speed build for next week, I think. Is there anyone living here? Oh, Judith Ward, that's her name. Let's play as Judith Ward. Oh, she's literally at my lot. Love that. Really, oh, that's surprising. No, if I only real houses were like that, I'd be able to afford to move out on our own house. Yeah. Yeah, I wish house. Wait, are they literally both called Industrial Modern Home? Wait. No, okay, she is on this lot. Okay. I was like, what? Did I name them the same thing? But I was like, I swear the other one's called like Hollywood Hills or something. We're taking pictures, so I don't have to come in here and do them later. Hold on. Husband sent me a picture. I don't know what it is. He's laughing at something. This is in the backyard too. I love the backyard. Also, so if you guys didn't know, if like you like taking pictures of your like screenshots of your builds, if you press tab, it'll go into camera mode and you have a lot more control over the mouse and stuff in the controls, and you can use the arrow keys to like move it around and stuff. So if you didn't know, and you can use like plus and minus to zoom in as well as a scroll wheel. So if you didn't know that, that's how you can like take really nice screenshots of your house and stuff. It's quite nice. And then you press C to take the picture. Let's go inside and get some of the inside. Oh, we're not in. She's not inside. I've always wondered how people do that. Yeah, just press tab. I started an apartment building. It's gonna take forever to do the inside. Oh, apartments are fun. For a second, I thought it had a different color. Can we? I want to get inside pictures, but no one lives here. I just want you to go inside. Should I move her in? Maybe I should move her in. And we can get inside pictures that look nice too. Let's see. Let's move out household. Move her here. Do not. Oh, I can't move her. I don't want to lose all my furniture in here. Let's just grab a sim. Let's grab sister and I. Free. We love free real estate. Alright. Go play. Y'all move up, man. Yeah! We now live in Hollywood. In the most expensive neighborhood of them all. Because we're rich. Like that. Okay. Alright, we are paused. Need walls up. What should we take pictures of? Let's do the kitchen. Look at that beautiful kitchen. I love it. Ooh, out this door. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that view. Mailbox is inside the house! It's because I didn't have one. I also don't have trash cans. That's hysterical. You would eat there? Perfect. That's absolutely hysterical. We also need trash cans. Trash cans. Let's put them over here. Since we forgot to put anything else there. Perfect. Let's take a picture like over here. I want like a nice picture for my thumbnail, you know? Glad we saw the mailbox before you uploaded it. Yeah, me too. Me too. I also want to see the pool with like the sprinklers. No? So they don't recycle nice. Well, it's hard to have your Sims recycle, honestly. It's like you can with eco lifestyle, it's just difficult. I've never had such a photo shoot with my houses before. Dude. Oh, let's just have... Oh, it's just gonna be white. Maybe I'll have to edit that so it's black, the roof. There we go. I just put a blue one. Oh, clever. Let's see, do we want to end up picturing any of the bedrooms? No, because I want to be like, oh, I built a modern industrial house. And the bedrooms don't reflect that, so that's good. I want to see how the pool works. Can you turn on the... I love that. Okay, that one's cute. We need to make this fountain better. I need a better fountain. And then I'll get off. Because it's already 1 o'clock. Skip down. Just about to get in the picture. Oh, I'm done with pictures. I got plenty of pictures. I just want to fix the fountain and make it better. What's this one? Medium leaping water. Let's do a small water dancing one. Medium spraying. I like spraying. I'm gonna put one in each corner. We'll see how that looks. Fun! I think I want to put these ones where the sprinklers are in the pool. That's kind of what the look I wanted. You like it? Perfect. Yeah, this is what I wanted here. And I'll delete them afterwards. I'll put one more. Oh, no, we don't want one more because... Cute. Let's bring them maybe a little bit more forward. Nah, let's leave them at that distance. Yeah! Look at that pool! I love that. Look at that. Oh, we should test out the seats too while we're here. Ah! I would like to be downstairs. I want it to look like there's not a window in the window, you know? But that's not gonna happen. Beautiful. Let's see if the chairs work. Let's just teleport. Relax. Relax. Look at that! Look at that. It works. Love that. Alright, we're gonna save and we're gonna get off. Oh wait, we put in the gallery. Yeah, they work! I was expecting them to work. Like, I wasn't expecting them to, like, not work or anything. That's not what we want. We want build mode. Hydrate! Are you happy? Why is it all... It's all slow. Alright. Save lot. Modern industrial home. I finished my bottle. Made me think of it. Nice. All right, so we have 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, but they're huge bathrooms. Let's see. Oh. This. We're putting that in parentheses. That's funny. I think that's funny. We'll do some hashtags. Hashtag modern home. Hashtag industrial home. Hashtag out of space. Hashtag industrial loft kit. Hot tub? Yeah, not like hot tub, but it's like a little pool to be a hot tub. This one, see? It's not like a hot tub, but it's a little pool that's supposed to be like, it's meant to be a hot tub. Hashtag Dizzy Miss Lizzie. Hashtag built on stream. See last message. It says hot tube, not hot. Oh, hot tube. Thank you. All right. Share a lot to the gallery. Save new. So if you have an interest in downloading this and playing with it, it's on the gallery. Let's look at all the packs it has. A lot of packs. What did I use from Cottage Living? Oh, the plant. Gotta love silly typos, yeah. But here it is. It's so cute. It's got a lot of packs. Sorry, not sorry. What do I have from Courtyard Oasis? Oh, literally that. I think next week I'm gonna try to do some restriction builds. So like budget restrictions and pack restrictions, and probably like a base game starter home. So we'll see. So you have to have all these packs to download it. You don't have to have the packs. However, those items that are used in the packs will be removed from your build. So you'll be missing about half the items probably. However, I'd be interested to see like if you downloaded it, how much it's missing, honestly. And then like you could always like add the things back in and like redecorate it and like refurnish it and stuff. So honestly, I'd be interested if you feel like doing that, feel free to, and then like show me. Possibly, yeah, you can. Sometimes it'll be replaced with other things if there's like similar things that are from the base game or whatever packs you have, it'll replace them with it. But if you don't have the packs, it'll just remove them basically. But so you're welcome to like download it and see what you can get out of it and then like adjust. But you'll be missing like the windows and the doors and like pretty much everything. Because I use a lot of packs, but honestly, I'd be interested to see how it works. Oh, look, we have ducks. Look at the ducks. They're so cute. All right, let's save. Also, I changed my gallery name, by the way. It's now Dizzy Miss Liz with 2 Z's. Because someone has Dizzy Miss Lizzie and Dizzy Miss Liz. So it's Dizzy Miss Liz with 2 Z's. So it's updated on all of my like social medias and stuff and down below. So if you forget it, it's just in the panels. So thanks for hanging out with me though. I've had fun building this. I'll be live tomorrow night at 7. Rip Theater Chick. Well, I wanted something that like matched my name, so I'm now Dizzy Miss Lizzie. So that's we changed it. Don't worry, I still have an email with that. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for hanging out and scaring me so much. So tomorrow we're playing Nancy Drew at 7 p.m. However, there's a chance I might push it to like 7:30. Now I must attempt to lesson plan, or I can just play Stardew decisions. So you could do both. There's always that option too. I'll miss the next one. We're out of town for 3 days. Well, have fun being out of town. I also, like, I'll be streaming late tomorrow, so I don't think you're usually at the late evening streams anyway, so it'll be fine. But I might push it to 7:30 because I have a voice lesson at 5:30, and I don't think I'll get home till like 6:20, 6:30, so I might need to push it a little bit. But I'll let you know in the Discord if we're gonna push it a little bit later, and if we do push it, we'll do like an extra half hour or so at the end. Sometimes on Fridays. Okay. Honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember who comes on Fridays. We usually play Nancy Drew. I'm very distracted, so. But enjoy your little vacation, mini getaway, work trip. I don't know. Have fun. That's okay. I'll be getting the kid to bed, so it's whatever. Yeah. We're playing the very, very first Nancy Drew game, Secrets and Kill, the original, not the remastered. I have the original version. I have to have husband put it onto my computer tonight, though. So, there's a chance we might skip it. We'll see, or play the remastered instead. I don't know, because the first game had 2 discs, and you had to switch discs to go to different locations. So I don't remember how well that worked on his computer when we played it last year. So I'll have to have him put it on there and see if I have to keep doing that or if it'll just do it automatically. So I'll have him mess around with that tonight. And if there's any sort of change, I will let you know on Discord. So yeah. Also, if you are collecting the Nancy Drew games, all the games are on sale until like I think the 27th with a discount code. I don't remember what it is, but I'll go find it on their Instagram and stuff and post it in the Discord and the Nancy Drew channel if you want it. They're all on sale for like 35% off for the rest, like almost basically the rest of the month. So now's the time to buy if you want them. Yes, but it's also his 30th birthday. That was last year. My wife rented a cabin with friends. Cabin with friends is fun. Yeah, hope you have lots of fun. We'll see you, I assume, probably Monday-ish. I assume. So have a great time. Makoto, have fun lesson planning and playing a Stardew, and make sure you eat some more today and drink more water. It's always important. You too, geek. COVID canceled last year. COVID canceled so much stuff last year. It was no fun. I'll see if I can get the one I don't have that I can only get there. Yeah, try it. A second attempt. We love a second attempt. But yeah, I should stop rambling and I should leave. Oh, let's raid someone. Let's see. Who's streaming? Let's see, what are you? Yeah, there's the raid message if you want to copy it. There's an ad here. Let's see. Maybe we'll go over here. Let's see if there's anything else, though. I don't want someone who's building. Building's always nice to, like, lurk in. I'm a big fan of lurking. Unless you guys just want to go a little Simsy and watch her do her Pot's Legacy Challenge, because we could also just go over there. Or just have a double celebration for both. Yeah, 2 cakes! 2 cakes! You're turning 31 next week, so we have to do it now. Yeah, 2 cakes! You get 2 cakes. Let's see. Either works for you. Okay, what if we just go raid Lil Simsy? I'm not super energized enough to, like, chat with someone. So, I don't know, I didn't organize it. Well, bring an extra cake, just on your own. Just bring yourself a second cake. Go for it. Let's do it. So we're gonna raid Lil Simsy, just because I don't feel like chatting with anyone right now. Don't use the raid message, though. Yeah, don't use the raid message. You will get, timed out, I think, if you use the raid message in her chat, just because she has so many people in the chat. They don't want it to, like, be spammy and clogged up and stuff. So don't do that. Yeah, they'll time you out if you do. So, hang out with Simsy. She's doing her Pot's Legacy Challenge. It's quite fun over there. So go have fun. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on the grocery team anyway. Groceries are fun. I like to grocery shop, so have fun with that. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!